Hey y'all, I am back with another Amazon Live. I obviously, sorry I didn't do my hair and everything today. I'm getting ready for a shoot and I thought what a better time to share with you all my middle-age makeup. And I know a lot of you guys will be like, middle age? I mean, not saying I look so young, I'm just saying they're like, ooh, 30s middle age. Well, upper 30s, 37, if you times that by 2, that's, what, 74? Getting to the middle age, right? So I would say anything between mid-30s to and up, depending on what you think. I'm not even gonna throw ages out there. Okay, I need to shut my mouth. I personally think this makeup, when I say middle age, I would say like mid-30s to mid-50s. And the reason why I say that is because I have noticed such a huge change in my skin just in the past like year. And you know, being 37, it like hit me. My mom always told me it was gonna hit you, and it did. I always had just combination skin or regular. Now it's been really, really dry. I've gotten to where I can't wear foundations because it looks cakey. So I've had to really change up my makeup routine, and I wanted to share it with you all because I've found a routine which is less but looks more flawless, and it's just not like the heavy foundations and everything, so I want to share it with you. Okay, so first I want to let you know, guys, I have a light right here, so it's kind of blinding me. I wanted to be able to turn my face into my mirror here so that I could do my makeup and show you guys at the same time, so that's why it's so bright right here. All right, so the first product I'm going to highlight below, I talked about this in my last video, which was on eczema, hence the skin issues I was talking about that have just popped up out of nowhere. I've never had these issues before, but in my mid-30s, it's just been like, nah. So, and they look like they're here to stay. So I've changed a lot of my skincare and makeup because of that. This is the PCA Skin Sheer Tint. I don't use foundation anymore. I use this tinted SPF, and I just pop a little bit on there and rub it all over. It has a good coverage. It's not a heavy coverage, so if you guys are someone who wants something a little bit full coverage, like cover redness and stuff like that, you may want to do a heavier tinted moisturizer, but I definitely say for middle age, tinted moisturizers are the way to go. I just don't do foundations that much anymore. Not to say that I won't. I mean, if a company sends one my way to try, I will try it out and I'll share it with you guys if I find that it works well. But right now, this is what I'm using. But we talk about, you know, it's a light coverage. Okay, I've got some discoloration kind of here and here. So you may want more coverage. And for that, I'm going to click right down here, this e.l.f. Hydrating Cameo Concealer. This is what I use. Now this color right here is light sand. So just for the areas that I need a little extra, like obviously under my eyes where it's dark, I just do a few dots. This eczema discoloration, I'm just gonna kind of also pick around here, hormonal breakouts. So I just put a few dots, and then I use the e.l.f. Total Face Blending Tool, which I've just highlighted below. It's $6. The Hydrating Cameo is $7. But I just blend under my eyes and then I spread it down, kind of cover up some spaces. So while I'm not using a full coverage foundation, I'm kind of using a concealer in its spot. I do have, look, like where I pick all right there. That's all hormonal. See all those spots? That is just hormonal breakouts, and they suck, but they don't seem to be going anywhere. These are things I didn't deal with in my 20s and younger. All right, so I'm gonna quickly spread this around, and this kind of acts as a foundation. As you can see, I didn't even put it all over my forehead. I think that when you use too much foundation or concealer, especially if you're starting to get fine lines and wrinkles, it will settle in your fine lines and wrinkles, and it just doesn't look good. And throughout the day, you're kind of having to spread it around. So I think less is more, okay? So you can see this. If you get a little dry, I don't even have this on there. This was in my eczema video. If it's a little dry, like I'm looking right now, I don't know if you guys can see this. It's kind of dry right in there. This is just thermal spring water, and I don't know, it's not like spraying normal water on your face. I don't know what is in this magic potion, but it works. So I kind of just mix it in, and that helps to lighten up your the thickness of your concealer. So that's all I used for my base. The next product, actually I'm gonna skip past, let's see. No, I'm gonna go ahead and go with this one. This is a new one I found, and this is part of Rihanna's line, which makes me feel like super hip. Even though Rihanna's probably around the same age I am, but I just feel like she has like all the young songs and stuff, so I'm like, yeah, I'm wearing Rihanna stuff. So this is Fenty Beauty. This is her, she calls this the matchstick, and this is Truffle number 4. Now you're probably like, whoa, that looks really dark, right? I was nervous at first too, but I gave it a try, because here's the deal. I was noticing with my skin being drier, when I put blush on, it was just caking throughout the day, and you could just, it was settling in my pores and my fine lines, and I was like, okay, I want to contour and do the contouring thing that everyone's doing, but I don't want it to settle. So I saw this online, and I decided to go with, like, to remove powders from my routine and go with creams. Now watch, y'all are gonna be like, whoa, when you see this, but hold up. I'm just doing my little lines here. I'm just gonna do a few here. Now, I probably, just for the video, I've done a little much. Like this is, I'm gonna have to blend a lot here. Jennifer Lopez says that this is the bulb. And you know, I will go for anything J-Lo says, because she's got fabulous skin, and she's in her mid-50s and looks like she's 20. So she says you wanna darken this area. So we'll start, this right here, I'm gonna highlight on the bottom. I don't even see that it's in stock. It took me a while to get it because it was out of stock for a while. This is Selena Gomez's Rare Beauty Liquid Touch brush. She said she made all of her brushes to feel like fingers, because she likes to put her makeup on with fingers, and this feels amazing. So I just used this with my Rihanna Fenty stick here because I don't want other colors to get on it. Okay, so it kind of darkens it. When you put it, they say don't put it on the cheekbone or the chin line, put it right under. It helps to really give that chiseled look. Excuse me, and this is gonna take it up a step. I'm kind of scared because I know I put on way more than what I normally do. It's kind of hard to do this in a video versus just looking in your mirror. Okay, so hang on, let me look in the mirror for 1 minute, and then I'll kind of show you guys. So I'm doing it like a little L. You don't want to get too far down here because then it'll look muddy. See, I need to blend a little more, but I call it the muddy look, where it just looks like you got mud on your face. So we're just gonna blend it a little bit like that. I'm gonna do this side. I'm gonna do this side by looking over here because this, like I said, I went a little overboard. Okay, so also you don't want to get it in here. You want it right above, okay? So I'm gonna blend that. I've got a lot of sun coming in on this back side too, so I'm sorry, y'all. I opened up my windows to really let the sunlight in. And now I'm gonna do a little bit right up here to frame the face. They say just get it right up in the hairline. Don't drop it too low. You kind of want this part to be lighter. It just really helps to frame around the face. Okay, I'm gonna pull my hair back a little bit so you guys can see, because it's falling down. Like I said, I haven't done my hair yet. Okay. So, all right, so now we've got some darkness going on. We really need to brighten up the area. So back to my creams, I'm gonna slide over here. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Latte Stick Blush. It does come with a little brush on the end, but I'm not a fan of it. I actually like to use my fingers for this. And this color is really good for lipstick too. So I'm just gonna put just a little dot there and a little dot there. That may even be too much. As you can see, it just a little bit goes a long way. And I'm just going to rub it in. Maybe do a little pat. Okay, I'm gonna do this side. All right, so you see I'm using my fingers here, because whatever's left on my fingers, I'm gonna rub it up on my eyes. I am not using eyeshadow in this routine at all. I'm not saying I don't use eyeshadow, but during the day, I like to just use a mixture of what's on all my brushes, fingers, whatever I've used for my face to highlight my eyes. So it just doesn't feel like I go overboard, and I complement with a liner. All right, so I'm gonna use whatever's left on from my Fenty product, kind of put that on there too. All right, so we've got our contour, we've got our blush, but we still need to highlight. As you can tell, this mid-30s makeup look is, in my opinion, it's way more about making the face look bright and flawless and contouring than it is really overplaying up the eyes and the lips and everything, okay? So the next product, and you can see I use this a lot, is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD. Okay, so down here it looks like it's white. I like this banana color. It's called Micro Finishing Powder. I don't even see the color on here, but it's banana. This is yellow. I just like the yellow. And I'm obsessed with this IT Cosmetic brush because it's dual-sided. I like to use this side for a highlighter and kind of like on the nose area or like right in between the eyes, and then this on my cheeks. So we did the contour stick here, the blush here. We're gonna take a little bit, and it's just gonna go where the contour stick was. You know, we have contour under here, contour here. It's just gonna go right there on the cheeks. Now, I know you guys are probably like, you just said less is more and you're putting on all this stuff. I promise you, the eyes and the lips go quick because I focus on my face makeup. I hope you guys are able to see this really well because there's a lot of light coming in. All right, so the next product that I use, $3 product, you cannot go wrong. It's this e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow. Looks like that. This one is taupe, I believe. Yeah, probably. I don't know where the color is on it. I'm almost absolutely, oh yeah, taupe. I was like, I use it so much. $3. Now there is a key to this, okay? I used to do makeup a long time ago for weddings, and there is a key, and I already did actually put a little bit on my brows earlier because I was doing a little video and I washed my face off, but I realized I didn't wash my brows off. If you take your brow pencil, okay, and you lay it on your nose, just let it lay up against your nose, your eyebrow should start right where that pencil starts, which mine does, and it should end, if you lay your pencil right on that cheekbone, like just rest it there. See, mine should be coming down a little bit further. It should end there, okay? So the way you do it, the way I like to do it is I like to put my finger right where I want that arch to be, okay? And then I start at the top. Gosh, I hope I can make this look good looking into the video, y'all. Start at the top and brush up. Then, I mean, I don't even color all the way down here. I just color that line all the way up there, okay? Then I take my finger, and I don't know why, it helps, but I put it at the end, kind of right where I feel like it needs to end, and then I pull down a little bit to make it tight. And let's see, I start right where that arch, where I ended on that arch, and then I just go straight to my finger, just like that, okay? Now, you saw that up here I only drew on the top. I like to use the end of this brush to fluff it out a little bit. This has been used a lot, so it has product on it. And it fluffs it out into a nice little, I guess it's like a powder. So it fluffs it into a powder. That's a refreshed brow. Like I said, this one is not. I washed my face, got a little bit of off. I'm gonna look here in the mirror and hopefully you guys can see this. Also, don't judge. I have a really bad need to pluck my eyebrows. Okay, so we're gonna go up. Again, let's make sure, yep, starting in the right spot. We're gonna go up towards that arch. And then I'm going to go to the arch and down to my finger. Ooh, that's a little much. Y'all, this is really actually hard. I was a makeup artist for years, and it's so much easier just on someone's face or looking in the mirror. It's really hard to do this on video. Okay, so we're gonna blend it out just a little bit. Okay, you know, let's take the mirror this way. Yeah, that's a little more than I'd like. Anyway, we're gonna move on because we don't want this to be a very, very long video, but Hang on, let's just do this. Just brush a little bit. There. Okay, that's a little better. This is a little thicker than I would like. All right, so next, mommy makeup. I found this online because I don't know if you just call me old school or what, but for years I have been a fan of gel eyeliner. I just think, like I told you guys, I'm not wearing eyeshadow or anything like that. I've basically used whatever was left on my brushes to kind of, you know, spruce up my eyes, add a little bit of extra. I love eyeliner. I think it's a classic look. Gel eyeliner will stay all day. The problem is every line that I've used that has gel eyeliner, they discontinue it. I found Mommy Makeup waterproof gel liner on Amazon. Obviously we're here on Amazon, but I found this on Amazon. And it is called Chocolate Kiss. And it's dark brown, but it almost goes on like black, but not too harsh. I also down here have highlighted this fine angle eyeliner brush. It's $3.99. So massive investment. Okay, so I'm gonna warn you guys, I've never done this in a mirror, okay? Or in a video, just looking at a camera. So I put just a tiny bit on here. This could go tragically wrong. And then you guys will be like, I'm not buying that. Okay, oh God, this is gonna go wrong. So give me a second. I'm gonna look in this mirror while I'm being blinded by the light. Okay, sorry. If you guys have watched any of my videos, you know I like to break out in song. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to start just in the middle, not all the way, in the middle, and I'm gonna just draw a line. Like when I start, just draw a line right out. Start in the middle, draw a straight line out, okay? And let me just quickly do this because I can do it quick looking in the mirror here, and then I'll turn around and kind of show you what I did. Because again, this is just a flawless look. Okay. Oof, I'm trying not to be blinded by the light. Okay. All I did was just I started right in the middle and I just drew, I kind of pulled my eye like this. And a lot of people say don't pull your eye because it makes it wrinkly. I don't know. I do it anyway. I wear enough eye cream. Hopefully it helps. I pull it out. So see how when I pull my eye, it makes that line straight? I started right in the middle, not all the way over. And then I just pulled it straight out with this angle like this, okay? Not like that, because if you do, it will be a mess and it'll be really thick on the end. I do it with the angle like that, pull it out, just straight out, and then just kind of fill it in a little bit, okay? I'm gonna do this other side. Let's see, maybe you guys will be able to see it. I might need a little bit more product. Yeah, I need more product on the brush. So again, just a little product on both sides. When I put the product, by the way, this thing will last like a year. It'll dry up before you use all of it. Okay, so I put the product on, but you kind of want to scrape it off because you can see it's really thick. I don't know if you guys can see in. Yeah, there you go. You can kind of see in that light. All right, so I'm gonna try this again. Pull my eyes slightly out, start in the middle and go straight out like this. Now the key here, okay, I'm gonna tell y'all too, it takes lots of practice to get this right. So don't give up on the first try. When I used to sell makeup back in the day, I would be like, you need this product, and people would be like, they would use it once and they'd return it because they gave up on the first try. Give yourself 5 tries. You'll get in the swing of it and then you'll be able to pop it on just like that. So here's the eyes, no eyeshadow. Like I said, I just kind of put on my blush and this bronzer here on my eyelids, and then I accented with this beautiful liner. What I like to do is then, I'm gonna be mad at myself later for doing this. I normally have a paper towel here, but I'm just gonna kind of brush a little bit off. I take a little bit and just put it in the corner right here. Just a tiny bit, okay? And then that's it. Like, that's all that I do for my eyes. Now, lips, I'm a crazy woman when it comes to lips. Obviously, I'm a crazy woman too when it comes to contour, because I contour the heck out of my face. All right, so we're just gonna kind of make sure everything looks nice and, okay? Now, lips, oh, before we go there, I gotta put my mascara on and then we're gonna do lips. Maybe I'll do one on my hair next. Okay, because it's looking crazy. All right, so I like to use, below I'm highlighting the Buxom Lash. This is the volumizing mascara. I had never tried this. Just so you guys know, for anyone who's following, I started everything on Instagram. And so makeup companies, and my Instagram handle is at alexandra.nicole. Makeup companies would send me products, I would try them out, and if I liked them, I'd share them. This is one that was sent a few years ago, and I'm hooked on it, and I use it all the time. The main reasoning behind it is because, first of all, this brush, I will say that I generally don't like these plastic brushes because I always stab myself in the eye. And I do stab myself in the eye with this one, and it seems to hurt especially worse than it does with I don't know what the brushier brushes, the non-plastic ones are. But it does separate my very short, thin lashes. So I just try to really not stab myself in the eye. Okay, so they sent this product to me, and I was like, okay, cool, I'll try it. And this is one of those ones that has just stuck in my kit for years and years. For those reasons, like I said, it separates my lashes out. I'm trying to not stab myself in the eye while I do this. So it separates these lashes, and it helps to just add a little length. If you like really thick, spidery lashes, which sometimes I do when I'm going out, this is not the product you're gonna wanna use. Again, this is how to get a flawless look in your middle age. Maybe I'll do a nighttime look because I will glue some eyelashes on in a heartbeat and use like the thickest mascara in the world. Ooh, okay, I need to stop talking. I stabbed myself in the eye. Okay, let's do the other one. I'm trying not to blink hard because I'm gonna ruin my entire makeup on live. I was gonna say TV, but Amazon. Okay, let's do this other one here. And when I do it, I just put it on there and roll and blink. Just put it there, roll and blink. See? Doesn't need a lot. And this is another one of those products that I don't even use up before it's time to throw out. They say throw your mascara out every 3 months. When I used to sell makeup products, of course, I had to say that because, you know, you don't want to get in trouble for someone getting something bad. But the secret is I kind of keep it for like 5 or 6 months. And it tends to be that there's still product in it. It's just, you don't use a lot. Okay, so now for my favorite part. I love lips. I love lips because I grew up without them, and then one day I got some. And so now I play them up. Even though I haven't had, I got lip injections probably 8 or 9 months ago. Loved it. It's kind of worn out. I probably need to get more. But all that to say is they used to call me Perma Smile in high school because like when I would smile, now I smile and I've got an upper lip. Used to, it would completely go away. So yeah, when I got older, I was like, when I grow up, I'm going to have lips. And so now that I have gotten some lips, I love lip products. It's my favorite. All right, so this is the Buxom Power Line. I love tons of their products. This one is spiced, and you guys are gonna be like, whoa, this is really nude, but I'm gonna add color. The reason why I do this is if you saw my eczema skincare video, I have eczema all like I'm trying to get rid of it, but it's all right here, and it causes redness and weird spots on my lips. And so this helps to balance out that redness, and this is why I love it. It also has a brush on the end for when I add color. So the way I do my lips is, there are so many different ways. I'll do the pillow look today. So, you know, I've got an actual arch or a bow. Sometimes people do the Cupid's bow. The pillow makes your lips look fluffier. So instead of doing the Cupid's bow, you just kind of draw over it with a little line, okay? So I'm gonna try and do this so you guys can see and I can see. Yeah, you know what? Before I do this, I gotta spray this. For those of you who are new, this is this La Roche-Posay thermal spring water. Anytime my skin is a little dry, I don't know what's in this magic water, but it's incredible. Okay, that's better. My lips are dry. It just, I carry it with me all the time. Okay, let's start. So I've got one line, and I know you guys are, like you said, you guys, I can't hear y'all, but I just know you're saying it because I'm thinking it. It's very light, okay? But I'm getting rid of redness, so I'm gonna, and then instead of doing the bow, I just go straight across and down like that. Now I'm gonna color right here on both sides. What this does is makes the center of the lip when I add color look more voluptuous, okay? So I'm gonna color there, I'm gonna color there. All right. Now I'm gonna, see it's pillowing. That pillow wasn't there before. I swear if you just kind of go straight over, it takes practice too, because the first few times I did it, I was like, oh, I look like a clown. You just have to get the right spot for it. Okay, so I'm gonna go this way, same. With the bottom, just line it, but we're gonna color it right here and right there. I especially like this color because it's like matte. Oh gosh, I'm about to show you all my nails, but I just dented them all up earlier. It matches this Dulce de Leche OPI color. I don't have that tag down here, but I should. Okay, so this is what the liner looks like. Super nude. It's mainly for me just to get rid of redness and really add that line back to my lip that has seemed to disappear since I've had so much eczema. All right, so going back to the Buxom products, this is another one they sent me. Actually, this wasn't a few years ago, it was recently. I think it's part of a new matte line. Let's see, Plumping Lip Matte. I love this, it stays in my purse along with that liner. I'm just gonna use just a little bit and I'm gonna color right here, just in the middle, because you want this other color to stay here. This adds that pop of color in the middle. It makes the lips look more, you know, duck face, but in a really good way. I swear it won't look duck face. It's just like, it makes you look like kind of how you have just a little bit of a, see, I'm not puckering. It works, right? Okay, so that is the Buxom Full On Plump. Now, before I finish this out, I'm gonna quickly, because there have been a lot of new joiners, I'm gonna quickly, just like in the space of 2 full minutes, show you everything that I did, but not put it on. Just be like, blah, 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 this is what I did. But for those of you that think that this is too nude and you want a little bit more of a spice in the summer, I'm gonna just pull this one out of my drawer. This is another Buxom, and I will put it on top of the matte. I like the matte because when the gloss fades away, the matte's still there. This is the Dolly Gloss. This is one they've had for a long time. I don't have it tagged down here, but I'm sure if you click that Full On Plumping, they'll have the gloss too. Look. Can you see the shine? See, no shine? Shine. So I'll put a little bit, and you can do tons of color. You can add more color. They've got, see? They've got tons of colors in this line. It's just their gloss. So you can go darker, lighter, whatever. I like to do that nude base and then decide what colors I'm gonna do on top of it. All right, so real quick, if you're in your mid-30s and you are dealing with dryness and your skin is, I say, wait, mid-30s, no, middle age. I'm 37, so like mid-30s up to mid-50s, 60s, whatever. Ladies, you know when that skin starts changing. I had combination to normal skin. Now it's dry. I used to wear lovely, beautiful foundation. Dior was my favorite. Now all of a sudden it's drying in my skin, looking like more fine lines and wrinkles. I had to change my entire routine. So quickly, what I do now is I don't use foundation at the moment. I am using a tinted moisturizer. All of these products, by the way, are on the bottom, so I'm not gonna get into detail with them. This PCA tinted moisturizer has an SPF, so it is wonderful. Then I am this very inexpensive e.l.f. This is the Hydrating Camo. They have one that's matte. You do not want the matte because that will just, especially if you have dry skin, will just suck it up and then you look like you've got crow's feet really bad. I use this kind of under the eyes or anywhere I need extra coverage because after all, this is a tinted moisturizer, so it's not as full coverage as foundation. I'm pleasantly surprised with this Fenty Beauty by Rihanna. This is a very dark contour stick. You will scare the poop out of yourself when you first put it on because you're like, whoa, it's really dark, but it's here, and it's where J-Lo says the bulb is, which is here, okay? Then after that, I have been using this Anastasia. This is a cream blush. Love it. Popped, that's it. Kind of dabbled it in with my fingers. If you want to use this as a lipstick, it's very similar to that Buxom. I have put it on as a lipstick with my liner as well. It's just a little bit more matte than the middle, which it's pretty matte, right? Okay, then let's see. Oh yes, Makeup Forever. Oh, This is what I use with that Fenty Beauty. This is Selena Gomez's brush. I love it. It's been sold out for a while. They have a concealer one that I haven't even got my hands on because it's sold out, but that's one you'll want. After that, quickly, I use my It brush with the Makeup Forever banana colored powder. Make sure you get the yellow. I don't know what the other ones are gonna do as well. Pop it here, pop it there. Anywhere you just need a little bit of a highlight. All the while I'm doing all of this, I'm kind of just putting a little bit of this on my lids, no eyeshadow, okay? Then I start with the eyes. I do my e.l.f. eyeliner. I showed you guys how to do that. If you didn't see it, replay it, how to properly get the perfect brow. That product's very inexpensive as well. I use my Mommy Makeup Gel Eyeliner. Start from the middle, pop out just on the ends, slight cat eye, or you can get sexier with it, however you want. Then I use my Buxom mascara to finish off the eyes. Then on the lips, the Buxom Spiced Liner. Love, love, love. There's a special way you can line it. If you didn't see it, just rewatch this again because there's an art to the form of lips. So, in my opinion, at least. So, line with that. Then I use my full-on plumping lip matte right in the middle. And if you need just a hint of gloss, you'll use the Buxom Dolly gloss popped in the middle. So this is the look for the middle-aged woman, how you can change out some of those products that are settling in your lines, giving you that muddy, cakey look. Please watch the video, rewatch it if you haven't seen it. And if you haven't followed me on Instagram, I do stuff all day long on my stories. My Instagram is at alexandra.nicole. Yeah, I do all kinds of lifestyle content, travel content with my family and my kiddos there. So would love for you guys to follow along, and you can DM me there if you have any questions. I know my hair is a mess, so maybe in the next couple of days I will do a how you make thin hair Victoria's Secret, because I have thin hair. All right, thank you guys so much. I'm gonna put this in my blog. That is also citychicliving.com. So I'll put the video there and some more links to products and maybe some more little insider tips. Thanks, y'all follow me here and join me for my next live stream.